Welcome everyone to Cab's Clubhouse. I am Kabora, a longtime player of Star Trek Fleet Command and your instructor in these tutorials. In this segment, I'll be talking about something near and dear to my heart, grinding smart, not hard. It is my hope in sharing this tutorial that it will help you, like it has helped many players, bring the fun back to playing Star Trek Fleet Command. Grind smart, not hard has been my motto since I was Ops 20 and has a few different strategies that will make your time in game more efficient and will help you learn and grow, while taking away some of the frustrations you may have. I will begin by explaining the guiding principles of grinding smart, and they are: take advantage of events, use your time wisely, grow wide before growing tall, work with your alliance, and balance. So in principle number 1, take advantage of events, my advice is simple. The best way to take advantage of events is to look over all new events before starting to see what you need to do to score easily. This includes looking for events that may overlap scoring. For example, kill hostiles and kill FKR hostiles. In this way, the best approach would be to focus on FKR hostiles so that you can score in multiple events at the same time. In many cases, depending on the events running, you can double dip or even triple dip completing events. That leads us to principle number 2, use your time wisely. Remember, your time playing has 2 parts, online and offline. Online time are things like collecting chests from refineries and stores, running armadas, actively grinding hostiles, and doing daily tasks. Offline time would be mining and auto-farming hostiles. Here are a couple of ways to maximize your online time. Take the time to set up your bulk claims, and doing that will greatly reduce time collecting and let you get to other tasks faster. Try and finish your dailies. Many dailies will also coincide with doing events, so is another way that you can double dip. At Ops 38, when you can unlock the export research, you have access to the sweeps researches for FKR and swarms, which you can easily complete by only hitting 7 export hostiles at the required level. Now we will cover some ways to maximize your offline time. Set up your miners with enough protected cargo so that you don't go zero or over your protected amounts, so you don't lose cargo. Set up auto farmers to collect loot, to score points in events, and so you can also gain reputation. And lastly, when offline, safeguard your resources. Remember the old adage, shield or share. Protect what you have so that you don't have to do the work again to recover your resources. And then that leads us to principle number 3, grow wide before growing tall, and is one of the most important things to do when grinding smart. In my opinion, this is the most common mistake that many players make in STFC. I see many upgrading their operations, or their ops, too quickly with the intent to get stronger, but actually making their gameplay more difficult. Here are some examples of things to keep in mind when deciding to grow tall. Most of your buildings and research are maxed, and you have nothing or very little left to upgrade. All your ships are maxed and are ops locked. Ops locked means that the only way you can upgrade them is by moving up because of restrictions. Also, on that note, take advantage of things like the event stores and the tournament store to get BPs for ships that you are missing or will be able to build when you upgrade. Think ahead. You can easily complete events and tasks, including dailies. Remember when you upgrade ops that the requirements for events and tasks get more difficult, not easier, unless you have the ships, crews, and research to support it. You have the crews to allow you to punch up. This goes hand in hand with the last point. My method when upgrading is to always be able to defeat hostiles at least 5 to 10 times higher than my ops is. If you can do that already, that is awesome. You're on the right track. You really need to know how to use events to stockpile. That includes materials, parts, and crew shards. Here are some reasons not to grow tall. You want to increase your power, your ships aren't powerful enough, and you've run out of parts, so you need a bigger ship. Guess what? The next ship, more powerful, will be, in most cases, using the same materials and parts as the one you are stuck on. You find events and tasks difficult to do and time-consuming. And the last reason is that other players are bigger than you, so you want to be bigger too. If you're not ready, it won't benefit you growing tall if you haven't grown wide first. Now let's talk about principle number 4, work with your alliance. And if you aren't in a good alliance now, I recommend finding one. Finding a good team to be a part of is essential for success in STFC. Knowledge and cooperation are key to your advancement in the game, and don't be afraid to ask for help. How can you help your alliance? Well, participate in events, especially alliance leaderboards and alliance milestone events, where participation helps both you and the alliance get better rewards. If you have knowledge, share it. If you need help, ask for it. Be patient with newer and casual players. They just may not know, and help them if you can. This is one I try and teach regularly. When doing armadas to help other members, especially smaller ones, use appropriately sized ships. Loot distribution on armadas is solely based on ship power. So if you have a smaller player doing a smaller armada that a 5 million power ship could easily kill, no need to send a 1 to 2 billion power ship. Offer help with a good armada crew, but use a baby ship. I send my grade 2 jellyfish to many armadas just for the assist. That way the players get the loot and you aren't taking it all. And that leads to the last principle of grinding smart, balance. A big part of why we play STFC is that it is a game, and as such, it is meant to be enjoyed. It shouldn't feel like a chore, so finding balance is key, especially with our already busy and hectic lives. How do you find balance with so much to do? Easy, prioritize. Many have limited time to spend in game, so you need to prioritize what is most important to your gameplay. Create goals, try to check in daily, participate even when offline, and have fun. And the easiest way to find balance? Grind smart, not hard. By implementing some or all of the tips offered in this tutorial, you will have less hard grinding and more smart grinding. And that wraps up our tutorial on grinding smart, not hard. I will see you out there. Thanks for watching.